Hi everybody. We're going to be finding the fourth point of a parallelogram, given 3 points. So we know that WXYZ is a parallelogram, and that the point we're missing is W, but we have Z, Y, and X. So let's go ahead, take X, -2, -3. So we'll take -2, -3. There's X. Y is at 0, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. So that's Y. Z is at 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's Z. And we can go ahead and graph, or at least draw the segments for these points. So we have these points right here. Now, the rest of this is going to be a linear equation type of situation. Oh, that's why. Sorry. Now, one thing we know about parallelograms. So for the parallelogram, what do we know? Opposite sides are parallel. That's what we know. Opposite sides are... Zoom back out a little bit. Opposite sides are parallel. So, parallel lines lead us to the same slopes. So now, we have hopefully enough skill to find the slopes of the points that we need. If we do this just in a graph, and I know XW, W is going to be somewhere out here in space, it's going to be parallel to YZ. So XW is parallel to YZ. So they need to have the same slopes. So I'm going to find my run, that's plus, or my rise is +2, and my run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is +7. That tells me that if I go +2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, that's +7, this point right here is W. And if we're going to draw in the remaining points here, sure looks like a parallelogram. We can also make this slope right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's +8. That's +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's +8, and that's +2. That's going to get us to the same spot. Now, algebraically, what can we do in this case? Now, if you take a look at the point X, we know it is at -2, -3. So this is the X value, that's the Y value. Now, remember what slope gives us. Slope gives us directions to the next point. So I can take directions to get from X to W. I need to add 2 to the Y. So I'm going to go +2. So that'll be equal to -1. +7 to the X is going to give me 5. The point would be at 5, 1. And if we look here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1. Sorry, that worked out as well. Now, if we wanted to do this for a different point, if we wanted to do this for the point Z, Z is at 7, 7. So xy is 7, 7. Now, to get from x to y, and knowing that I have to go from z to w, I know it's a plus 8 and a plus 2. But I'm going to be going in a different direction. I'm going to be going down 8 and to the left 2. So I'm going to subtract 2 from there, get my 5. I'm going to subtract 8 from there, get my negative 1. So w is at 5, negative 1 again, which is exactly what we want to be able to do in that case. So there are a couple different ways of doing it. If you have a graph, that's great. If you don't, use your slope. But what it comes right down to it is, remember, slope gives you a direction to the next point. So slope gives directions to the next point. Take advantage of parallel lines have equal slopes. And that idea will get you from one point to the next. So hopefully that'll give you some help, and you'll be able to find the point of any quadrilateral in that case.